Join me for part 3 as we conclude our Bruce Lee interview with Sifu Rudy Lams and hear more about his Jeet Kune Do training with Bruce Lee's first generation students, and then take a Bruce Lee collectible room tour of Sifu Rudy Lam's Bruce Lee collection, and much, much more. Wow, this is really beautiful, man. You should be really proud. And I heard you may be wanting to sell this.
I'm gonna be selling most of my stuff at an auction place, the rare stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you saw the Enter Dragon promo album.
Oh.
That he signed.
Oh yeah, you showed me that a while ago.
Jim
Yeah,
Kelly, Lalo Schifrin, and John Saxon. Linda asked me to borrow it at one of the Nucleus events when they had Bruce's punching bag and his exercise equipment. I brought it in for a display, which was a horrible trip for me because I wouldn't take my eyes off it.
But because you had so many signatures on that album.
Linda kept laughing at me. She's like, "There's a lot more stuff here that you could take, but it's a lot bigger stuff." Mine was just a framed album. Then I gotta take the 300-pound punching bag.
Well, when you put this up for auction, I mean, maybe what I can do is, put that in the link also. So if people do want to bid on it, they have a chance to buy this this signature as well. Because I think this will go, man. Everyone wants a personal autograph of Bruce's, so this is a really prized possession, man. Congratulations on having that. It's amazing. So we're gonna break here a minute, and I'm gonna kind of just do a little room tour with you. Maybe we can kind of show some of your wall of fame and all the magazines you were on, and you have, because like you said, you have some extensive background, all the instructors you train with, and then maybe we'll show some of your statues and magazines that are still out, just so that people get a chance to see what, all the collection and collectibles that you're now parting with and trying to sell. Sound good?
Sounds great.
All right, man. We're gonna see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, so we're in front of one of the walls that Sifu Rudy Lams has in his school here, and this is a wall, it seems like, of all your certificates and some of the magazine articles that you wrote. So maybe you can kind of talk about some of the things that you have on the wall here, because this really is very impressive, very credible, adds a lot of credibility to who you are as an instructor, a teacher, Bruce Lee expert. So we'll starting from over here, what are these things?
Well, that's front page newspaper that I came out from Miami, called the Neighbor section, which is part of the Miami Herald. And they talk about my training, some of my training that I used to train the Navy SEALs.
Oh, wow.
Once a year. Also, I used to work for Creative Children Therapy, which is kids that have autism and Down syndrome.
Oh, what a great
So
cause,
I applied
man.
martial arts, Jeet Kune Do to that.
Oh, wow.
Their training. So it talks about that.
And they did a whole article about you, and that's a local paper to Miami.
Correct. I have another one over there when I was young, when I used to do my Bruce Lee shows.
Oh.
I was really young. They also did a whole thing about me there.
Yeah, man, you were written up a lot, and then these were the Buddha magazines you were talking about, right?
These are the Buddha magazines that came out in August last year. You can go online. It's a great magazine.
Yeah.
Each cover's on there. They did a 23-page article on me with a letter from Linda Lee about my experience in Jeet Kune Do, my knowledge, and my vast collection on Bruce Lee.
Wow.
And they also did a DVD on me, which they're waiting to do another one right now on Jeet Kune Do.
Well, I knew it featured full feature articles in all these magazines.
Each one, they're from each country. Like this is from Germany. There's one from USA, there's one from Italy, one from France.
Okay.
And then they were gonna do one with Russia, but with the whole war.
Yeah, they did it. I got you. And then you have your instructors up here that you actually study with, right?
Those are my instructors. The gentleman in the corner is the Supreme Grandmaster Kakoy Cañete, which he was considered like the Bruce Lee in Kali.
Phenomenal
guy. Master Bo Sayok was a phenomenal, from Sayok Fighting System, phenomenal Filipino instructor.
And which one of these taught Dan and Inosanto, you said? The first one.
Yeah, Kakoy Cañete was Inosanto and Bustillo's teacher. Yeah, apart from many others.
Yeah.
They actually have a statue on him in Cebu City in the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
Because he had, I think, over 100 fights, and all the fights are without gear, and he didn't lose a battle.
Oh, man.
Phenomenal guy.
I guess he's pretty good.
Yeah, well, we used to call him, when we trained at the IMB for the instructors conference, at least some of us used to call him Yoda.
Oh, wow.
Because if you watch the video clip, he walks with a stick, with a cane, bent.
Kind of like Yoda.
But the moment you give him the Kali stick, he's tossing everybody around like nothing, and he's laughing about it. So yeah, the guy was phenomenal.
Wow. Now you know why Dan's so good in Kali. So then you have...
you got Larry Hartzell.
That's a great picture.
Jeet Kune Do grappling instructor. Yeah, he got a post for me there. So this was at his hotel.
Oh, that was his hotel?
Yeah,
oh yeah?
That was at his hotel.
Nice. And then you have Dan here,
of course,
right?
you got Dan Inosanto, the walking encyclopedia of martial arts. Humble man.
Yeah.
The highest respect for him and his daughter.
Now, notice you have a lot of these signed also. A lot of them signed these for you, right? And you have dozens of signatures from Larry Hartzell, Dan Inosanto, Ted. This one's actually signed. This Ted Wong
that
signed,
one.
right?
These I had at my school. When I had the actual school open.
Okay.
An actual commercial place.
You had a commercial before you were teaching in your home. You had a commercial school. Oh wow! And these were hanging up there.
Those were hanging up there, along with a replica of Bruce Lee's fat bag that Bustillo had made. There was only like 3 or 4 around the world.
Was that the big red bag?
Yeah.
Really? That was in the school also. That you had.
Bustillo had the original.
Original.
But he had made replicas.
Okay.
And I bought one of the replicas.
Wow.
But he had the original, which we used to kick and punch. He had the metal clamp for headlocks. That was Bruce's. The board where you kick and punch.
Yeah.
He had a couple of Bruce's equipment.
Yeah, Richard Bustillo had a lot of that, right? He had the gripper, right? I remember I see him using the gripper.
Yeah.
He had those little pipes with the
I have a
dumbbells on them.
Of the gripper.
Yeah. Oh, you have a copy of it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, nice. Yeah. Very cool. And then, so you have Ted Wong, and then you have Richard Bustillo here, right? And then there you
introduction.
No, he doesn't. He's amazing.
So,
yeah, there.
This was actually a photo at my school. Now that I look at it. That was my original school.
And you had Ted coming by, I guess, teaching seminars at times?
Every quarter, I always had one of them coming in.
Ah, okay.
So I would have either Bustillo, then it was Ted Wong, the next quarter, Hartzell, Sayok.
Oh man, fun, yeah.
And I think I posted a couple of pictures when I had a seminar with Inosanto, Bustillo, Ted Wong, and Sayok.
Wow.
And we had a banquet after, but Inosanto couldn't stay for that one.
Oh, neat.
And we had a dinner banquet.
Yeah.
So we set up some of my collection up there. And I think I posted pictures of it, but I'm in a tie, we're all in suits.
So coming to over here, you have Inside Kung Fu. Was this on here for a specific reason? Or?
Yeah, this was, back then, they had asked me to send a picture of myself. It never went through, but that was the picture, and they sent me a copy of what it would come out.
Oh, okay.
I was going to be tributing in Inside Kung Fu. I was there about 19.
Is that you on the?
That's me.
Oh, on the cover, but they never featured the cover. It never made it to the
thing, so they gave it. This was also the same park where I did my flying sidekick that was like 6 feet in the air.
Oh, look at that!
Which I think was perfect, straight up in the air.
That is a nice sidekick.
Yeah.
Looks a lot like Bruce's influence over there.
Yeah.
How old were you here? You were young here, man.
I was
in 20s?
19, 20, yeah.
Wow. Everyone wanted to do that flying sidekick.
Chinese shirt.
Yeah, I see you have it there.
Kung Fu boobs.
You have the whole gear.
Yeah.
You live the lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
And then here's International Kung Fu. I heard that
International Kung Fu magazine is
another
great magazine. I write articles for them pretty much every month. Giuseppe is a good friend of mine. He's the owner. I come out on a lot of his magazines, writing articles for them.
Yeah, man.
It's a great magazine, excellent magazine.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, I encourage people to buy it. He used to come out every time with a lot of great covers.
Did he?
Budo, yeah. Back in our times.
Yeah, I have a few of the Budo covers with Bruce on the cover. Yeah. These were hard to come by though, because they were international, right?
International.
So you didn't see them here in the States as much. So I always had trouble finding those. Yeah, but that's fantastic, man. And then, so what are some of these down here?
This one's from China, these two. These are Dragon magazines.
Okay.
Golden Dragon, excuse me.
So, and you wrote for them too?
I wrote for them, not too many articles, just a couple of them. But I was on their covers.
Featured on the cover, that's fantastic, man. And then you have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's autograph over there. How'd you get that one?
That one was from a friend of mine.
Okay.
That got it for me.
And he wrote to Rudy on it.
Yeah.
So your friend had him write to Rudy.
He's a good person.
Nice. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, look at there's a date on there. 5/15.
And I apologize if I don't mention his name. Like I told you, I'm having problems with memory.
I'm
but
understood,
a good friend, a real good friend of mine, always looking out for me.
Yeah, understood.
Oh man, I can't remember his
Understood,
name.
understood.
And
then what about these certificates? Who gave you these
These
certificates?
are my IMBA certificates, which I actually have the master's certificate that he had given me from Richard Bustillo.
Wow, so he issued these to you as you were studying with him.
Correct.
All those years, those 33 years that you were with him studying JKD, he was issuing these certificates for you. So you're certified under Bustillo to teach Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah, I'm certified under Bustillo, Ted Wong, and Hartzell. Those are the main people I'm really certified under.
Nice. And are you still looking to pick up students?
I'm always looking to pick up students. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to teach till the day I die.
Okay.
I'm always looking for students online or in person. I prefer in person or to do seminars.
So if there's anyone here in Miami that wants to study with you in person, you're still accepting students that you would teach privately or in a class setting?
Yes.
Okay. Well, is there an email that you can give them that they can email? What's the email they can reach you at?
tkojkd@gmail.com.
And if they want, they can reach out to you, talk about the class, how to be part of it, and you'll give them some
all they gotta do is tell me they saw me in your great channel.
Fantastic.
And reach out to me, and then from there we take it from there.
Right. Well, reach out to Sifu Rudy Lams because he's amazing, man. Trust me, and we'll show some video of him in action at one point. I'll include it in this video, and you'll see what he's all about here, man.
Thank you.
40
One
years
of the seminars that I mentioned to you. Sorry to interrupt you. One of the seminars I mentioned to you. Tony Santiago went to one of them.
He did?
Yeah. So you can ask him. He still recalls it. He just actually asked me if I have footage of it, but I told you a lot of stuff I got lost.
Yeah, you got lost. Oh, that would have been great footage to see. He was at the seminar with you?
He went to one of my, I think it was the banquet or a seminar that he went both.
Okay.
Ask him. He's the one that asked me
I will.
footage, and I said, no, I lost all that.
Yeah, we had him on the show, and he did some nice episodes of, because, he has a pretty extensive background, too, and it was interesting talking to him and learning about his background as well. All right, guys, well, we're going to take you to another area of Rudy's collection here, and we're going to show you some of his memorabilia that he has for sale firsthand, so follow us. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed that room tour that we just did with Rudy Lams. I know we're both a little tired here. It's kind of getting late here in Miami, Florida. And we got a good background on Rudy Lams. I want to thank you again, Sifu, for inviting me into your home here and showing me around. I know you're gathering everything to try to move, but you have all these Bruce Lee collectibles everywhere. It was a pleasure kind of going through it with you and seeing everything. And we went over some of your statues that you have in this case as well, which is from Japan, right? Yeah, some of those?
Those are all from Japan.
Yeah, so I wanted to thank you once again. And I had a little present for you that I wanted to give you because I know you were looking for an Angela Mao autograph. And when I'm in New York City, I go to her restaurant. And at one point, she signed this for me. It's on the UK Kung Fu Monthly poster magazine, and it had the picture of her here.
Nice.
And she signed it. So for being so gracious and hospitable here today, I wanted to give this to you as a present, okay? From me to you. So this is for you, man. An Angela Mao autograph. All right?
Thank you, brother.
And I want to thank you once again. And I know you said you had something for me. And
yes.
A little background.
Like I mentioned, when I was invited to the premiere for Dragging the Bruce Lee Story and to the Walk of Fame that Bruce got his star, these shirts were in the magazines were not available to buy. They were given out to certain people. And I was able to get a couple of them. That's why I have them for sale. This is the date and the premiere of when they gave Bruce his Walk of Fame star.
It says the legend lives, Hollywood, April 28, 1993. Wow,
that's when he got the star.
Man.
And I wanted to give this to a good friend. First time we meet now, but a very good friend.
Thank you, man.
You know, and a hardcore collector and somebody that keeps Bruce's spirit alive. And that's one thing I honor about him a lot. He keeps Bruce's spirit alive.
Well,
so
thank you, brother.
Enjoy it, my friend.
I appreciate it very much, man. And together we'll keep his spirit alive. We'll keep this going, man. You through your wonderful teachings of JKD, and you're going to continue that. And I'll keep promoting collectibles and his legacy through film and everything like that. So together we'll do it. And this is just a beautiful shirt. So thank you so much, man. I'm honored to have this shirt because it's part of history when they gave him the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. So I'm gonna keep this in my collection, man. Thank you so much.
That's the first time he came back on the big screen.
Wow, look at that. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much again, man.
Okay, brother.
So, appreciate you, man. Now, guys, I'm going to sign out today. As always, Charles Damiano from the Bruce Lee Collection signing out saying, have fun collecting, and we'll see you guys next time. Take care, guys.
Bye. Thank you.
All right, Rudy. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, brother.
Woo! Thank you so much. This was great.
Bruce Lee took his art to a philosophical level, and one being the individual is more important than any established style or system. He wanted to free his students from limitations and bondage, and for the individual to have their own original creativity, such as shadowboxing or the way of fighting. And his philosophy about the individual is more important brought us to another level. Bruce Lee didn't want us to train or be just like him. He wanted us to have our own creative Jeet Kune Do way.